Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. In this video, we will discuss India-China agreement on line of actual control. Recently, India and China agreed to withdraw troops and start patrolling again on line of actual control. This means that the situation is restored as it was in May 2020. So it's important to firstly know about what is LAC and when it is introduced. For general information, we know India shares its 3,488 kilometer border with China, but the whole line was not clearly delimited, and also there's in some areas there is no mutual consent on the line of actual control between India and China. The line of actual control introduced after the India-China War of 1962. This is the line that separated Indian territory from Chinese occupied areas. India considered 3,488 km long LAC, but China considered it only 2,000 km long. Now, what are the areas where India-China border disputed happened? First, western region of India in Ladakh. Second, in middle area Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh, and the third, eastern area of Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim. It's important to know what happened in the background, means what happened in 2020 dispute and what are the situation after that. So in 2020 dispute between India and China, the reason is Chinese troops invasion started skirmishes between both sides on the northern bank of Ladakh Ghati, and after that violent clashes also done in Naku of northern Sikkim and Galwan Valley. We describe June 2020 Galwan Valley violent clashes in which firearms were not used in these clashes. In this dispute, 20 Indian soldiers died. After 1962 India-China War, it is considered most deadly Chinese incursion in India. So and also the changes happened after the 2020 disputes are both sides deployed thousands of troops with military equipments on border. Apart from this, larger scale infrastructure was constructed near the border areas to validate or occupy the border area regions, settlement of civilians near the border areas. So recently the LAC agreement is, as we earlier discussed, it means situation is restored as it was in May 2020. This agreement signed between India and China has three levels. First is disengagement, means withdrawal of troops in the border areas. Second, de-escalation, means edge off between both sides, and the third is de-induction, means very less troops deployed in both border areas. In conclusion, we can say, because as always India's perception or policy, we say that for bilateral relations development, it is important to maintain peace in border areas. So both countries hopefully try to consider it step by step and in a progressive way. Thank you. That's it for today.